championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on the collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And it's taken at the 25. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Team's lightning strike here in the national championship game. That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
No, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bigley. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
And the Hokies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And it'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play now. 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Gets a handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Hokies will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. With the catch, it's Burks. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback in the
touchdown, Hokies! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And And looking to throw now on first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a snag by the senior.
You know, as a play caller, when your offense is executing like this, it just opens up the playbook. Whether it's a run or a pass, you trust your guys to be able to do the right thing. Gives you a chance to be able to pick up first downs like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. To contact on the throw. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Bigley. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Grab down the middle. It's Bigley. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Hokies beginning new series here, 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Burks. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks off a defender. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go on 4th down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. After all, that looks deep left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. The fourth down completion to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Chris, let's give credit to this defense for having all the answers on that one. Skill guys covered in nickel. Quarterback accounted for and stopped before reaching the marker. That's great coordination and togetherness from this defensive unit.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. What a catch by the sophomore.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Second down play coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Briggs. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. And here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going to take off here. It's a fumble. Oh, recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Auburn! This passing game is on fire today.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
2nd down, looking to throw it. gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often. His excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. You make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Scooped up on the defense.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. And what an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.